Please join me in welcoming Laura Swanzarek, which we don't know what it means. It's a great Polish name, Czech name. You are the Executive Director for Downtown on the Go. Welcome back.
Great to be here, thanks.
Good to have you here. You brought with you Mr. Timothy Campbell, who swears that he knows me and has met me before. I think he's pulling my leg, as my grandmother would say. You are the program coordinator for Downtown on the Go. Welcome back, because we have met before.
Thanks for having us.
You're welcome. So let's just kind of jump into this. What has Downtown on the Go been up to this summer, Miss Lauren?
Yeah, so we've had a great start to our summer event season. We actually just finished up Bike Month. May is Bike Month in Tacoma and Pierce County. And we were able to get a lot of free resources out into the community, both information, bike maps, but we actually, through a partnership with the Tacoma Pierce County Health Department, gave out a lot of free bike helmets this year.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, we gave out 80 free bike helmets over the month of May, including we went to the Parks Board meeting at Eastside Community Center last month and did a Bike Month proclamation, gave away 30 helmets to youth and families at Eastside Community Center. So we're all about reducing barriers and helping people feel safe and comfortable getting out there, trying riding their bike for the season. And yeah, so great start with Bike Month this year, and then we're hopping right into Ride Transit Month, which is June.
Yes.
We had our transit trivia, our annual transit trivia event with Pierce Transit and Ride Together Pierce, getting all the transit nerds together.
I love that.
Come hang out, talk about transit, have a good time.
That's right.
Yeah, and we're encouraging folks to get out and ride your local transit route all month. You know, pick a day, pick a task,
destination.
pick a destination, take the bus there, and see who's on the bus.
I love
Have a nice
that.
time. Engage with your community.
That's right. Exchange some deets.
Yeah.
Exchange some digits, and away we go. Let's talk about upcoming events, Mr. Timothy. Walk Tacoma Parking Day. Tell us about this.
Okay, well, first let me just talk about our next walk next week.
Yes.
Yes, so this will be with Spaceworks Tacoma next Wednesday, June 18th. Yes, it's a great organization. So we'll be highlighting local artists that do a lot of the murals and the work downtown Tacoma that you see. So we're hoping for a great turnout for that. This will be our walk number 3.
Wow.
So we have 5 during the series, so this will be our walk number 3.
I love that. And so now, walk number 3, let's go into the parking day that we need to talk about.
Parking day. So this is great. This is be our second year that we're doing it as with UW Tacoma.
Yes.
Great partnership, and we had a great turnout last year with different organizations that wanted to do parklets. So the idea is that you take a parking spot and you turn them into parklets. And this year we're anticipating a great turnout with a lot of different organizations to participate.
So Timothy, or Tim, as your father would have called you, Tim, what's a parklet?
So a parklet, of course, could be like a meter parking space in front of a building, right? So the idea is that the organizations or participants are taking this particular one parking spot and turning it into a space of their own creation. So for 4 hours, you have a chance to create a parklet with a different theme. We've had people bring out couches and just do, a little lounge area, a little putt-putt course. So it's whatever your imagination can come up with, that's the parklet.
Okay, so I'm looking over at Jan Parker right now thinking that she's probably got a easy bake oven that she used a long time ago when she was little. She's got the mixer here. So we're all set with a kitchen with Jan Parker. That's a win-win situation, I think, absolutely. What are the Downtown on the Go's current advocacy priorities, Laura? When you think about programs, what else do you think about that has to go into them?
Yeah, so as an organization, what we're trying to do is make it easy and safe and convenient to walk, bike, and take transit. Some of that is through our events that we do, where we're getting people resources, giving them encouragement, helping them to get past that first hurdle of trying something new, make it feel less scary. But ultimately, we're not going to get people moving to walking, cycling, and transit unless it is really safe and convenient to do so.
Easy.
Yeah. And, you know, that safety aspect of it is really huge. You know, I biked here this morning, and I biked on the brand new J Street Bicycle Boulevard. Some brand new bike lanes just went in on part of J Street. You know, since last Friday, that's how
Good
new they are.
grief.
Yeah, and so that's the kind of infrastructure that we're advocating for. And right now we know that budgets are tight at the city, and so we're trying to maintain sustainable funding for active transportation and safety projects. The city's got a lot of really great goals around climate action and about road safety, and we can only meet those if we continue to invest meaningfully in safe transit and safe active transportation infrastructure that helps everybody in our community get wherever they need to go, regardless of if they drive or not.
Right. Regardless of what they are physically, we need to get them there.
Yeah.
And part of also is that you have your eye on people who are making decisions in the sense of candidates in August. Tell us about that.
Yeah, absolutely. So after the primary, we'll be doing candidate bus ride interviews. We've done this for a couple years.
It's one of this.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite things
Yeah.
we do, where we invite candidates to come out and ride transit with us in their district and talk about different transportation issues. It's a really great opportunity to start having these conversations and start digging into the policy decisions that are needed to support these, you know, safer transportation options that we're looking for.
Yes.
And also, I think it's just huge to get people out on transit in their
Right.
district.
That's right. And to put a face with an area also, to know that this bus is going through my area. If I'm elected, I'll be in charge of. So what
Yeah.
questions do you have about this area? Or what concerns do you have?
Yeah.
Tim, in this last few minutes, talk with me about volunteer opportunities.
Yeah, I'd like to say for Downtown on the Go, volunteering, our volunteers are the backbone of our organization. They bring a lot of energy to our programming. So we encourage folks to come out, check out our website, and look at any opportunities we have for volunteering.
I love that. Or make your own opportunity. Bring us an idea and we'll have you work it out. Civic engagement, let's talk about that, Laura.
Yeah, so there's always opportunities to get involved. One of the big things that we do is we try to break down barriers for how to engage in our local government processes. So we have a lot of resources on how to contact your council members, how, the process that policy decisions go through, from ideas to committees to study session, back to committee, back to study session. It's a long process.
It is.
Often people just get engaged at the very end there. So we're always, encouraging folks to get out to council, email your council members.
That's right.
And tell them
Watch
that
it
you care about
online.
safe mobility.
Yes, exactly. Thank yous. Last few seconds here.
Yeah. Huge thank you to all of our volunteers, of course, and to our board of directors who have been a tremendous help to us, and our Bike Month sponsors from last month, Evergreen Personal Injury Council. So yeah, we can't do this in a vacuum, and we're so grateful to everyone that comes and helps us with this work.
That's a thought. We could do a Downtown on the Go vacuum. I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you both for being here today. You guys are amazing. I love it when you're on the couch. And get some rest, because you've got a busy summer ahead of you.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Jan Parker, are those mangoes on that little round thing?
They are very ripe mangoes indeed. Very sweet.
I cannot wait. We have much more to come, including our pet of the week, so don't go away. We'll be right back.